Well, it's time for another project. We have a 17-foot bunkhouse by Coachman. It's a clipper. And we've had a friend living in it for the last 2 years, and they have moved out and moved on to their own place, which is super exciting for them. And so now there's a little maintenance that needs to be done on the trailer before we can turn it back into our guest cottage and sometimes use it to travel to dry camping racing events. It's not that the friend did anything wrong, just using it 24/7 causes wear and tear. So here we go. All right, so the first thing is this valance came down. Looks like that block is still up there, but this block broke. This block broke and fell off the wall, and that's how the valance attaches. So use these screws. And the other thing is apparently these looked like scratching posts to the kitty, and so I had been meaning to reupholster them anyway, so that's what I'm gonna do. I'm off to get a square head screwdriver. Apparently that's the type of screw they put in the trailer. It's really cold out here today. It's 39 degrees. Apparently we don't have any square head, so I found some Phillips that I'm gonna see what I can do with. Decided to try this one first. It's the most damaged. Oh. Okay, I realized the number 2 Phillips works also, and there's a billion screws that are long and take forever. I'm gonna go get the impact and try and take them off that. Let's try this. Okay, then we have this one. Pretty sure I'll take this loose. It was stapled. Oh well. There we go. Got it. One out, one stuck screw. Okay. Now I gotta take this down. Okay. So this block, and this is where the screw went through and it broke. So I'm going to try and attach it farther up the block so I can still use the same block. I also brought my drill and a bit. I'm gonna try and drill a hole, not in the knot, not in the table. Okay, got a new hole in my block. Oh, that might not be big enough. We'll see. I only have one battery. Let's turn you back over here. I should find the other one, but I'm only doing a little bit today. Okay, screw started. Okay, so I'm having to stand on the lower bunk. Well, you can see this, I'm not checking. Oh boy. And so this goes up here. This needs to be somewhere in there. So my hole, obviously from before, doesn't work. So we will just mirror the other side like so. Okay, almost in. Pretty good. And the lines still go up and down. And then this will go back on there. Put it back up. I think I went into vlog. Seems like it. That side's solid. Okay, hold on, we gotta get down. Okay, we have to climb all the way up in here. Probably gonna get a shot of my butt here for a minute. Okay, and then I'm gonna put this screw back in. There we go. Valance is reattached. Okay, the last thing I need to figure out this morning is how to get this final screw out because it's rusty. Alright, well, we're going to take this one inside. I'm going to see if I can find a square head and maybe get that last bolt screw out of the other piece. And then I can reupholster them. Alright. Now I'm back in the house. Let me tell you, I didn't fix. I cleaned the filters on the heating unit. Oh my gosh, it's so much warmer in here now. It's amazing how dust will block heat. I know, silly, I should have done it a while ago. But I am taking these staples out that were holding this piece in. And then I'm going to reupholster it to match my valances that I've already redone in the trailer, and I just never got to this, so no big deal that the kitties thought it was a scratching post because I was gonna fix it anyway. I finally got the other piece out. It's a very long piece. Using a square bit, I had to break it free by hand. Now I'm gonna take off all of the old gross fabric. So here's the first board. That was really stuck. Really stuck. Come on. I guess I'm gonna have to get the pliers. Hopefully that's the only thing it was. Okay. Second board out. Still got our foam finish for the most part. It got a little chewed up there, but that'll be okay. Ew. We're just gonna throw this away. On to the next. Let's see how easy these staples are to get out. Oh man, I might want a screwdriver for those. Little flat tip screwdriver. Just gonna stick it underneath the staple here on the end. Try and pop these ones loose. And then I'll use my pliers. Pull them out. Man. Okay, that is loose. Oh, I see why there's a problem. It's underneath this center board on that side. Well, this side isn't, so let's do this side first. Man. That is tight. They were much better at stapling on this board than they were on the other board. I have my fabric that I'm going to cover it with. So I'm going to cut it out, staple it on. I have the pieces laid out on the fabric. Now I'm going to cut it out. Give myself a little more room. Take two. Now I have staples. So I'm going to fold this up in the middle. Staple it. Work my way all the way around to the far that doesn't look very good. Increments here. Oops. Hit another staple. Okay, so now I made the first cut in a really dumb spot because I thought it was long enough to do the whole thing on that edge, but it's not. So now I have to make sure I have enough fabric to do what else I want to use it for. Now, my staples are too long because the board is really thin. So I have to go to the hardware store and get more shorter. I think 3/16 if they have them. All right, here we have the first one. There we go, like that. And then this bad mamba jamba fits right in here. Let's get you, get down in there. There we go. All right. Now, this was stapled through the wall into this. What do you think? Think my staple gun will do it? We'll try it. Oh yeah, it's solid now. We'll staple over this way farther. Maybe where they put the other staple. There. Okay. Okay, and then we're gonna do some on this side. There. Oh dear. And a mattress. Oh, here. If I lift the mattress out of the way, then do. All right. We got a solid new upholstered piece. Would you like a close-up? Here we go. There you go. See, I got the yellow and use this one, red and blue, and then the curtains. There's one on this door. There's one that goes on the back door that's not on. That have all the colors in them. It's very festive and bright in here. All right, now I'm going to spin you around. I'm going to face the other way. We gotta put this back on there, and now I marked where the screw holes are. So I think I missed one because there's a screw hole down here that I didn't mark. I think I got the rest of them. Yeah, anyway, so it goes on there. Bada bing, bada bang. Just like that. Okay, I think I've got it working now. Be careful when I start them because it twists the fabric. I don't want to do that. It's not too bad. Ew. While we're at it, let's clean that out. No idea what's in there, but way easier than the rest of them. Seems good. Okay, now to the side. Okay, last two screws. Make sure I get this lined up, and gotta line it up. Two screws left. Oh man, not sure. She's in. Now this last one I don't have a hole or anything for. That's okay. No one will probably notice that. And if they do, well, too bad. They would have to be way down here. See, there's a little space. I guess that this was looser up here, right here. I made it tighter. So, ooh, and that's pokey. Yikes. A staple came through. Darn it, even with my short staples. That's it for this time in the camper. Next time, I gotta look at the workings of the camper and go through all the stuff. See what's still in here. See what needs to be cleaned out. Blah, blah, blah. But I do know it needs a new water pump. I have the water pump. Just have to replace it. And it needs a new fan in the bathroom vent. There is a fan, but I think it's too big, so we may get a different one. That's it. See you next time.